Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be, as you can tell by the title, all about acne, my journey with acne and how I've dealt with it, and all that kind of stuff, and tips and tricks for you to help you deal with your acne as well, or to prevent it. So let me just tell you a little bit of background about my acne. I have been struggling with uneven skin tone, large pores, acne scarring for since middle school, but it got worse in high school. I got on this medication called Doxycyclin, and it totally cleared up my acne. Like, it was crazy. It cleared it up within like a month. And so I kept taking it probably just a little bit after, like, my face was totally clear. And then I stopped taking it because I was like, well, my face is clear. Why do I need to take it? Is probably the worst mistake I've ever made. And then about 6 months later, my face just totally hated me and broke out even worse than it did before. I got back on that medication, but for some reason it just was not working at all anymore. And I don't know if my body was just used to it, or I don't know. This is the medication right here. I got it prescribed by my doctor, and I still did the same exact face wash. I did everything I did before, and it just was not working at all. And then one of my friends told me about this thing called red light therapy. This was more recent. So I did red light therapy. You can do it at like tanning salon. She was telling me that it helped her skin so much. I've heard so many good things, like, other than just hearing it from her about red light. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do it. Like, I heard it helps with pores, it helps with acne scarring, or just any kind of scarring. It helps with acne. So I got a membership, and I went for about a month straight, and I thought it would work quicker, but it just really did not work for me. Like, my skin was just getting more irritated. The scars weren't lightening up. I mean, I don't want to say it made it worse, but it just was not helping. I did take pictures for a week of my skin, and I'll insert them somewhere in this video so you guys can see. Warning, they are very embarrassing. I don't think I would ever post those pictures, but I am doing this to help you guys, and so I want you to see what my skin was like and stuff like that. So I was doing it, and it just was not helping. And then I got really dry skin, so I just stopped doing it because I thought it was because of that. And my skin just was looking better after I stopped doing it. It started just clearing up a little bit more. So I felt like that played a big part in it. Also, I just was not sticking to skincare routine. I was trying to use different things all at once. I was putting too many things on my face at once, and it was just wasn't working. I just needed to have like certain steps so my skin would get used to it instead of just all over the place, which is not good for your skin. Not saying my skin is anywhere near I want it to be. It does possibly look a little bit clearer on camera, maybe not. I have a little bit of bumps, but when my makeup's off, it's just my face looks bad because I have a lot of acne scarring, and I'm still trying to deal with that now. It's hard. It's a really hard thing to deal with because when you have acne, like, your confidence level just goes straight down, and you just always want to have makeup on your face. You don't want to be photographed, really. You're always editing your pictures if you do photograph yourself. Like, it's just a tough thing to go through. So some of the things I am on, they are prescription, but I'm sure if you are struggling like me, you can go to your doctor and hopefully they would prescribe something like this. I am still on the same medication I was before, the Doxycyclin. My dosage is just now higher, so I'm taking 2 a day, and it has been helping. For my scarring and my acne, I've been using the Teternoin Cream. It looks like this. This was prescribed by a dermatologist, so I ended up going to a dermatologist instead of just going to my doctor just so they can look at my skin even more. This has been lightening my acne scars like significantly. Like I've had stubborn acne scars that just would not budge, and this is budging them just this much, like just enough, and it's been helping a lot. Also, another thing that I went on recently, about a month-ish ago, I went on birth control. Birth control has like this active ingredient that does help with your acne and helps clear up your face. It's different for everybody. My sister was on this birth control and she went on it for her acne, and she said that it helped her so much, and so I went on the same one. This is called Jolessa. It's a 3-month birth control, but honestly, like, I have noticed a difference in my acne since I've been taking this. These two combined have really like helped a lot with my acne. So this face wash is a little bit loved, a lot loved. But the face wash that I have been using nonstop, I can't use any other face wash but this one, otherwise I'll break out. This is the Benzoyal Peroxide Topical Wash, and it's 5%. It looks like this. It doesn't actually not look like this. It looks a lot cleaner. But this has 5% benzoyl peroxide, and that helps a lot with acne. Benzoyl peroxide kills the germs and bacteria and all that gross stuff in your face a lot. It is a little bit drying, but you just want to make sure you have a good moisturizer. For moisturizer, what I've been using for about 2 years now is coconut oil, actually. I'm sure you guys have heard so many things about coconut oil. I use the extra virgin coconut oil, the organic kind. This is the only one that I use. This is the Nature Ways one. I get this at my local Fred Meyer's in the organic section. I only use this to moisturize my face, and the reason why I use this is because it has an acid in it called lauric acid, and what this acid does, once it comes in contact with bacteria or any infection or zit on your face, it's literally going to kill it instantly. I was really skeptical of putting this on my face because I used to have really oily skin, so I was scared to put an oil on my face, and I was scared I was going to break out. But I had one of those like painful pimples on my face, and so I just took a dab of this and I put it on there, and overnight, I'm not kidding you, like it was flat. Like it was incredible, and this is just so moisturizing, and it helps with my acne, it helps with my scarring. So please, please, please go get some coconut oil, this exact brand. It's amazing. This stuff is incredible. What also helps a lot with my skin is putting on a face mask about once a week, just to kind of pull out all of my buildup throughout the week. The face mask that I use nonstop is the Glam SuperMud. This stuff is absolutely incredible. It's all natural. I use this also for a spot treatment too if I just have those really stubborn pimples, and it makes it flat within about 2 days, I would say. And it just helps pull out all those blackheads out of your pores, all that nasty dirt out of your pores that has been building up throughout the week with makeup or just pollution or just being outside. So some tips and tricks with dealing with acne. Those are all the things that I use to treat my acne and my acne scarring, but some tips and tricks to kind of keep your acne under control. The first thing is change your pillowcase every other night. So sleep on one side one night and then flip it over, sleep on the other side the other night, then change your pillowcase, because it just collects dust and dirt and everything on top of your pillowcase when you're not using it, and that's just going to get in your skin and it's just going to make your acne worse. So change your pillowcase every other night. And honestly, I wasn't very good about that, and once I started doing that, I just didn't really get new acne. Like it just was not getting worse, honestly. So yeah, changing your pillowcase is very important. Washing your makeup brushes, mostly your foundation brushes, because the foundation that you put on there, that's just going to grow bacteria if it's just sitting there for a really long time. What you want to do is wash it with alcohol or 99% alcohol, whatever. And that is going to disinfect it. It's going to kill all the bacteria out of there. And then to get the makeup and just kind of the alcohol out of there, I use this 1801 Hemp's Lavender Pure Castel soap. I get this at Target. This was only about $10 I think, and the bigger one is $17. But this stuff is super good for your brushes. It cleans your brushes really well, but it also helps, like, it doesn't make my skin break out like cleaning my brushes with it. It's very gentle. So this stuff is absolutely incredible to wash your brushes with. Another thing that we all don't really realize that could possibly cause our skin to break out is our cell phones. Like, when we're talking on the phones, like, we have it up to our cheek all the time and we're texting, and just the surface of your screen gets super, super dirty and germy and bacteria, and it's just gross, and it's not good for having it next to your cheek all the time. And so if you have acne around your cheeks, like, that's definitely a factor to put in, like, your phone and your pillowcases, because you're sleeping on your cheeks, and that's where I get it the most. So that's why I've been doing these things. You want to take, like, a Lysol disinfecting spray and just spray it on your phone. Another one is drink lots of water. Lots and lots and lots of water to hydrate your skin. If you're going to be using some of these products that I told you about to help, that helped my acne, it's going to dry out your skin. And moisturizing your skin with drinking a lot of water is going to help so much. It's going to help lighten those acne scars. It's just going to help give you youthful, young, hydrated skin, and that's very, very important. Also, take vitamin C, take your vitamins, drink Airborne, possibly, that has a lot of vitamin C in it. Vitamin C helps your skin as well. Try to stay away from just gross, junky food. Like, that is possibly what could cause your acne. I notice myself is when I start eating poorly, my skin just reacts bad and it doesn't like it. And once I keep drinking water, keep drinking healthy, like, my skin looks better. Or if I stop drinking soda, my skin looks better. So change your diet maybe just a little bit, tweak it a little bit, add some fruit and vegetables in there, lots of water, replace your soda with water. That's probably one of the best things you can do. So yeah, those are some tips and tricks that you could try if you are dealing with acne. Also, if you're dealing with acne, you guys, I know it is really, really hard, and it is something that just makes your confidence go down a lot. Like, trust me, I know. I had bad skin in middle school too. Like, it just wasn't the best, and I didn't know how to put on makeup at all, and I would try and cover it with some foundation. I probably just went in my mom's drawer and I used her stuff. I never really had my own makeup, and I just put it on. I never knew how to put it on, and in 8th grade I had, like, people coming up to me, wiping my face and asking me if they could have some makeup or whatever, and that will always stick with me, and it sucks. But if you're dealing with people like that or anything, just, you need to block them out of your life. Like, acne is something that everybody struggles with at some point in their life. Like, nobody is perfect, and trust me, like, it will get better and you'll grow out of it. It could be hormonal, it could be hereditary. It's just something that you're gonna have to grow out of, something that you can deal with, that you're gonna have to deal with for a little bit. Like, trust me, I know it's hard. Like, it's something that I have always struggled with. I'm sure I always will struggle with it. I hate putting on makeup when I have acne. I hate going out when I have acne, even if I have makeup on. Like, you still see those bumps. I hate, like, being photographed when I have acne. Like, it's just terrible. But just know, like, if you have acne, boys or girls, like, you are beautiful no matter what. Like, and it will go away, trust me. It's super hard to deal with. It's super unflattering. But everybody has their imperfections. It's not like they don't have their own thing that they're struggling with. If you have bullies that are bullying you because of your acne, like, they are probably saying that is because they have insecurities of their own that they don't want to deal with, and they're trying to put you down for yours. And so just don't listen to them. Think about that. Like, remember, like, you are beautiful and you are not the only one struggling with it. Sorry, I sound like I'm going to cry the whole time, because I probably am, because I know how you're feeling if you're watching this video. But trust me, I know what you're dealing with. I can't tell you guys how many times, like, I will put on my foundation and I just, like, look super closely. I'll see the smallest thing, like maybe a little dry patch or just a little pimple that has buildup of makeup or something. I will take off my whole makeup and redo it until I like am satisfied. I'm never going to be satisfied with it because it's hard to cover up acne, but sometimes you just have to like deal with it and remember like it's a natural thing. Like acne happens, like people are gonna have it, people do have it, people struggle with it every single day, and you just have to remember it's okay, it's a natural thing. That was one of the things that I struggled with, mostly being on YouTube. I don't know if you've noticed my lack of videos lately is because of my skin. Like I don't like how it looks when I'm on camera. The videos I do have, I already have foundation on my face, and because I don't want to show you guys my face, it's embarrassing. I've come to realize it's just something that everybody is going to deal with. Some people have it worse, some people just have maybe a few pimples here and there. A little bit of acne or a lot of acne doesn't change like who you are as a person. So yeah guys, that's pretty much all I had to say for this video. I just kind of wanted to share my story and how I dealt with acne and tips and tricks for you that I've used that have really helped, and hopefully that you can use that help your acne as well and kind of get it under control, or you know, maybe try out some of these methods. I hope they help for you. And just remember, you're beautiful and you're not alone. Yeah, so that's all I have to say for this video. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!